Hey Kodos, what's up? Hope you are doing great. In this video, we're gonna discuss about the company assignments that we need to complete that we applied in Nxtwave platform. So I will explain two ways that we can complete this assignment. The first one is getting the code from the GitHub and building the website from VS Code, and the next one is giving the entire document to the ChatGPT or DeepSync and getting started with that guidance. Let's get started with the first method. Before getting started, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Like I have taken a example as a Ajax assignment where the Nxtwave we have given the proper reference document to get started with the assignment, like setting up a project using create React app and the component structure, how it has to be done, and the state management and the fetching the data from the component head mount and adding a new user and so on. Quickly we'll go to the GitHub to check whether anyone has done this project before. Let's go. We are on the GitHub platform. There we will get a search box as we already know. There we can just need to type a Ajax assignment. As you can see, many of the has already done this assignment, so we just need to filter out by using the sort by recently updated. So we will get a recently updated codes that has done updated yesterday, and these codes are updated recently where the status is mentioned here. Later on we just need to check each and every code where it is properly structured or not. Like we need to have a proper readme file and the deployment link here, so that we can know that it is a better code that we can run on our system. We'll check each and every code whether he had added the everything links related to the website. Next we need to check everything, every single assignment, so that we will get to know which assignment is betterly deployed. So here we got one assignment where he had mentioned everything about the readme file, like creating the view, add and the features and the technologies that he used to build this application, and the setup instructions as well. So we'll go with this assignment. We just need to click on the source and click on the components, as he followed the exactly Nxtwave assignment process, where the Nxtwave had mentioned that the component structure should be error boundary component and a user form component, user list, app component. So he had mentioned the same things like error boundary, page nation, and user form, user list. So we can just need to check his code once, how it's working, and what are the things that he added, the CSS and the JS files. We just need to refer to this file. So we can directly start our React app in our VS Code. Before getting started in the VS Code, we have also another method. To run this React app, like downloading the setup, going to the setup and downloading the zip file. This will give us a lot of challenges, like difference in the node module and difference in the node version. Like if it is a less than 16.0 version, then it will not work on our system. So better to download Node.js on our system, later on run the React.js code. So creating the React app from our system and running that code in our system is the better practice. So let's follow them. How to set up a VS Code and how to download the Node.js and set up the React. You can check it on the YT videos that I will add in the description. So we'll directly get started with the create React app. We just need to create a folder. I have already created so many projects on my system in the local in the D drive. So we'll be checking out all the React projects and get started with the Ajax assignment. We just need to select this folder and we have this folder here. You can directly run the terminal and enter the create React app code. To enter the create React app code, you can just need to enter create React app. It will guide us, will navigate us to create React app website. So we'll get a code here to create the React app. We just need to enter the React app with the Jackass app. You can name this file with any name that we want. So we just need to click enter. It will take some time to run this create React app, and will it give us all the source files that we need to check here. Creating the React app, it will give us all the dependencies like node modules and the package.json and the source and the app.js files, where it will help us to get started with the React app. Let's see. React app is ready on our system with the node modules and the source files like app.js. The entire code will be started from here, as we know, like index.css and the package.json files also be installed. The entire dependencies that we want from here, we can check out from here. After installing the create React app, we will get an error like web vitals is not available, so we can directly install the npm install web vitals, so it will be fine. Thereafter we can start with the npm start to start the React server. Let's check the React output. Yeah, our React app is running perfectly on our server at a port number 3000. As you can also check compile successfully, so we can directly start creating the components as it is listed on the GitHub project. Components, we will be creating few components like error boundary component, the create folder,
Yes, I have created the components inside the source folder, like a error boundary component and the index.js inside it, and page nation, as we can check from here, like the assignment part where the page nation you can create inside it. The user has entered the page nation.css but I have created that as a index.css. It is the best practice to create. So I have imported the code from GitHub to my VS Code. I have created all the components and errors, and solved. We will get a lot of errors while importing and exporting the components. So we need to make sure to edit the app.js and index.js part, while we need to import the exact component name and the subcomponent inside it with the exact name inside. So I have also imported all the components which I have listed here, like user list component and the user form component. So after creating that, we will create a user management dashboard as a heading, and the entire toast container will be imported here. So I have also added the extra React Toastify dependency, where it is used to add a components here. So I have also imported and run the React application. So we'll check the output here by clicking this port link. Here is the dashboard where all the details of the users will be entered here. You can also add the extra users, and going to page 2, there are multiple users where we can add 5 users on one page. So if we add any user here, it will be added to the next page. Let's check by adding a being procoder. coder.email.com department IT department. I'll be adding this user. So we'll get a pop-up like a user created successfully. So we can check the user that we have created inside the third page, like being procoder. The procoder name should be combined word but not 2 words, so it is not displayed here. Let me add one more user, being coder. email.com. Yeah, now we can check this user inside third page and check all the components and the output here. We are done with the project, so we'll start pushing this code into the GitHub. Let's push this code to the GitHub by entering git init command, like initializing the GitHub, initialize the empty Git repository. So the GitHub repository is already initialized, so we need to push this code into the GitHub. Before that, we will be moving inside that cd Ajax app, so that all the node modules and the source files will be imported there. So we can use ChatGPT for GitHub commands. Never mind using ChatGPT for the commands. Code to GitHub. We can't remember everything, so that we can use ChatGPT. It will be easy to push entire code into the GitHub. All the commit changes have already been added to the staging, so we can directly commit the code by entering git commit and the message that we need to commit. We will be entering the updated code as a GitHub commit. All the files got committed from the GitHub, so we'll be creating a GitHub repository. Let me create a repository for you by going into the GitHub, create repository. Ajax assignment. Now we'll be entering that description as well. CCBP assignment. So here we have to make sure that okay, you can directly create without adding a readme file. So we can use this link. Here it is also mentioned as git branch main. Then we can push that code to the GitHub. Git push origin main. Git branch main. Okay, we are pushing the code into the GitHub using this command assignment.git. Okay, then we can directly push using git push origin main. Successful. The entire code is pushed into our GitHub. Here we can check the Ajax assignment and the entire source files and the components we have created. Done creating all the components, as you can check this here. If you want to make any changes, you can create change here. Next we will try to deploy this code on a render website. It is used to deploy the we are on the render home page. So we just need to click on add new static site. Thereafter we need to select the repository that we have added to the GitHub and click on connect. Then render will be automatically connected to the GitHub repository that we have created. We just need to add a folder name as a updated. Name of this can be taken as the name of the URL given for our website. Then we need to select the master branch by checking here. Our code is deployed to the master branch. Thereafter we need to enter the build command as npm run build, so that GitHub deployment will be successful. Perfect. npm run build. Thereafter we need to enter the published directory as build. Then we can directly click on deploy static site. So our updated Ajax assignment is getting deployed. We just need to wait 2 to 3 minutes to get deployed. So all the dependencies will be run on our backend system in the render. Then our site will get deployed. We just need to wait for a few minutes. Yes, our 268 packages are looking for funding and npm run and creating an optimizer. Few errors will be found that can be rejected. No issues with the things. Thereafter it is uploading our build. Yes, our site is live. You can just check our site using this link. Yes, our user dashboard is here as we have tested. you can go to the next page and add a new user from here. Everything is working fine. That's it. You can submit this link to the company submission form with the GitHub link as well. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.